Hi, Fashion Dolls. It is Motivation Monday, January 9th, and welcome back to an all-new episode of Style by Stevie. Today we have two amazing guests, and our first special guest is coming to us internationally. Remember I said we was going globally? Well, our first very special guest is from the Nigeria region. He is a big Nollywood actor and director, and I'm super excited to have him here exclusively in the dollhouse. So let me go ahead and share this live with him so that we can dive right into this interview. He has been waiting. I apologize about the tardiness, you guys. I was trying to get my stand to stand so that we didn't have any technical difficulties. And we had a successful, great interview today, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are getting two interviews. The first one with Collins, and then the second one will be with actor Rye King. And I'm super excited about that as well, too. So, without further ado, as we're waiting on our guests to get here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into this interview. Are you guys ready? He's done a whopping total of over 50 films. He is a big name in the Nollywood area. And this is my first crossover interview in the United States of America. So without further ado, let's welcome our handsome, incredibly talented special guest, Collins Ejike. Oh, hello.
Hi, Stevie.
Welcome to the Dollhouse, Collins. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And yourself?
Lovely. It is such a pleasure to have you here. Such an honor to have you here.
Yeah, same here. Good to be with you. So, how was your Christmas celebration?
Lovely. I had a great New Year's. I spent time with my family. I had such a great time. What about you?
Same with me. Thank God we're in the new year and we look for better days ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, before we get into this interview, how has 2023, the new year? We're officially in 2023. How has the new year been for you thus far?
Great, great. I will say I thank God for life and everything He has done. He gave us good health, and we're already in 2023, and I know and hope it's going to be big for everyone.
Absolutely. And I agree too. I called my girlfriend that night, it was New Year's Eve, and I said, I cannot believe in 2023 that we made it this far into the new year of 2020. With everything we've through down here in the US of A, is completely took a whirlwind. So to see us now full circle here alive, and I was just telling my supporters this the other day, which is to be thankful, give yourself a pat on the back that you made it into the new year.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so let's get into this interview because I can't keep them, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about yourself, Collins. Now, you're not from the US of A, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you were born. I know where you were born, and I follow your work. I'm such a fan of your work, and my makeup artist Melanie is also a fan of your work as well too. She loves you. So
Oh,
shout outs to Melanie.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Yes.
Yeah, so I am, my full name is Collins Ejike Onyeka. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Abia State. And I was born here and I live here.
Okay. Okay. So what is it like? At what age did you discover, okay, this is what I want to do? Because you're not only an actor, you're a director as well too, and you directed some prestigious projects in the Nollywood area. You're big in the Nollywood.
Well, officially, I am not officially a director yet. I'm an actor, a full-time actor, but hopefully I am going to retire as a director in the future.
Oh, okay, okay. So at what age did you say, okay, this is something that I want to do? At what age did you get the bug? Because at a young age, some people just know. Like I always knew I wanted to do something in the field of hosting a platform, a talk show. and to see where it's at now, I'm truly thankful for it. So, at what age would you say, would you discover, okay, this is my passion, this is something that I want to do?
Well, I would say, ever since I was born, I have always been someone who, when you see me, you will say, "Wow, I like who is this?" and all of that. It's been in my DNA, you know. And movie wasn't actually my first love. Movie wasn't actually my first love, but then um, it happened. It happened, yeah. So, but one thing I want you to know is that I was also a kid actor, though wasn't that active as at that time. Yeah. So until I came back in 2010, you know, practicing a little bit until 2013 when I had my first major hit that brought me to limelight.
Now, you've done some amazing projects. We're going to go down the list here, just a few, because you have so many. You have a collection of work that you've done.
Yes, sure.
So you have Undisputed Truth, you have Pot of Gold, LA Street, and one of my personal favorites, which just recently just my goodness, Dog Cat Marriage. It's a pretty funny film, but the meaning of it, I can't really give it away. But let's just say this: when it comes to certain relationships, know when to get out. If it's toxic to you, get out of it. So it taught a very popular lesson. And I will also just say this: family and love is what brings us together. And you were the saving grace at the end of that. So I can't really give away too much of it. But out of all of your projects that I've just named, because you have so many, which one would have to be a close piece to your heart?
Well, I love all my jobs. I love every work I've done so far. Yeah, because you wouldn't know the one that will put you out there. Okay, so whichever one you are on at a time, you put in your best. You understand? So I love all my jobs. Every project I've been on, I love all of them, and I deliver with my heart. And I thank God my fans love it.
Yes, they do. You get so much love in the Nigeria area, not only in your area of Nollywood, but like I said, my makeup artist, she loves you, and she found out that I was
Oh,
interviewing you. She said, "Oh my God, I love his work. I follow his work." So you have people in the United States of America, like myself, an American talk show host, watching your projects. How does that feel?
yeah, sure. I have a whole lot of fans all over the world, not just the US, all over the world. So,
Yes,
and I get my feedbacks, and I appreciate everyone.
absolutely. It feels good to have a support system of love around you 100% in all of your projects. Now,
Yeah.
going forth, since we're in the new year, is there anything that you're manifesting to come to fruition? Because me, I like to create vision. And out of everything that I've put out in the universe that I want to come into fruition, is I see it happening full circle. Is there anything that you predicted to come into fruition for 2023?
Well, building a career is like a life. It's like a
Yes,
life. It's a journey. You don't know what comes up tomorrow, but hopefully we'll hope to go higher and we wish for the best. So this year, a whole lot is already on the pipeline, and by God's grace, we're going to execute them at the end of the year.
absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. All right, so here's the big one. Now, crossing over, because I've mentioned that we're crossing over and doing something a little bit different. So I'm going to be interviewing some of your colleagues, a lot of Nollywood actors here on my talk show and platform. I wanted to do something different this season. So are there any American actors that you would like to work with?
A host of them, a host of them. Everyone who has been, putting up a good energy into the industry is what working with. I wouldn't want to mention names, but everyone who has been on set before knows how difficult it is to execute a project, how long it takes, and everything, the energy, the happy moments, the trauma behind, putting up out the project and make sure that people get to love it. So everyone who is um, um, before the screen is worth working with. So, and I look forward to working with any of the academy that comes, and we are open. Yes.
Henry says that he sees international deals coming. I do too. And what I want to do with my platform is give everybody in the not all actors, because we're all black. We're doing something amazing. We're all black film directors, creators. And I want to give everybody black a platform. And it doesn't matter what part of the world they're from. So he's right. So that's why I said bring on the Nollywood actors because they deserve a platform. I'm doing what other talk show hosts have not done, and that's bring actors from the Nollywood area. Okay, they're black. They need a platform as well too to promote their projects, showcase the project. Shout out to my brother. Please make sure you guys please go subscribe to KP Spot on the amazing talk show and platform. Shout outs to my brother. And it's again, it's amazing to have that support around you 100%. One other thing that people don't know about you is that you're also a dad. So how do you find that balance of being a father, being an actor, and you also direct? Because being in the business, the entertainment business, is about balance. And you have to make sure that you're capable of balancing it all. And I think it was Diana Ross that says something in the regard of being in the business and making sure that you balance out family life as well as your career. So for you, how do you find that balance?
Well, it's all about understanding. You know, when you have the understanding and the knowledge of what your spouse or your brother or your son or your daughter does, then you will understand the timing, right? So anybody who is my family or friends should understand that at every point in time, I'm always having a very tight schedule. So um, it doesn't give me time. Most people will misunderstand it like maybe you're a proud person, you don't want to turn up for them whenever they need you. But that's not what it is. That's not what it is because it's anyone who is in the field knows that it's a business that is very jealous. Jealous, and I mean, is it's a business that is time demanding. You know, if you don't put all your time, you may hardly achieve anything. So when your family have that knowledge about the business, they will go well with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you could change anything about the film industry as it from the director's lens, the director's standpoint, what is one thing you could change about
Sorry, I didn't get that clearly.
if you could change anything about the industry from the director's lens, the director's standpoint, if you could change anything about the being in the film industry in general, what would that one thing that you could change?
Well, just like as I said, at the moment, I am not officially a director, but I am a full-time actor, which my experiences on the field, in the field, has taught me a lot, and I can actually make
Yeah,
a huge contribution in the part of directing. But officially, I am not directing. I am still I'm pursuing my career as an actor, and hopefully in the future, I am going to retire as a director, and I know I'll do well. A whole lot of things to be done.
retire. You have you reminded me of one of my favorite singers, Keisha Cole. She said she wants to retire. I said, no, girl, you got a lot of song left in you when you said retire. So you got a lot of acting left in you, but you've done so many projects. But I get what you're saying because at a certain period of time, in this business, it's about longevity, but at a certain period, also you have to say, okay, I've done what I need to do. The next generation to come, the next generation to come. What advice would you give to children, because they're starting at a young age that are wanting to get into the acting and directing aspect of producing. What advice would you give them from the actor's standpoint?
Well, it's a journey of 1,000 miles, which you
Yes,
need to start with a step. Most people want to just come and fly, but that's not how it is. Okay, so you need to start with a step, keep going, every step means a lot in your career. When you walk, it's not going to be easy from the start. But when you get to a certain point, you start getting the balance you need to give you the comfort and all of that. But from the beginning, whether you're rich or poor, but so long as you have the talent in you, it's not an easy start. It's never going to be easy. So my advice is, it's a journey of 1,000 miles. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Absolutely, 100%. And one of my guests just last week said that as well too. Keep going, don't give up. Follow your heart's desires and persevere, because there's so much out here in the sun written out there for you. What God put out there for you is for you. So don't ever forget that. Hi, brother. My brother Sky Valentine is here, so shout outs to him. Has been on the journey with me from day one. So shout out to my brother. He's giving me some excellent advice, which is to stay true to who you are and never forget and lose sight of who you are in this business. Because as you build that name up for yourself, you can instantly lose it. But never forget the ones who have helped you get to where you're at. Beautiful sister, thank you. And thank the makeup artist. Melanie. Melanie is responsible for everything. Every episode she gets me right. So look at that right there. You are a good man. Love your way. How does this feel to know that your fans, your supporters, they love you, they're encouraging you, and you're encouraging them? It's like take two together.
Well, it gives me the courage to do more and continue to live right, because I'm a model. I'm a model. So whatever I do and put out there is either going to affect my followers negatively or positively. But then I am of the positive side. So I would always want to do things that will affect my followers right, so they can live right wherever they are. In all, we are all just trying to spread love. So love from me to you guys.
And I love y'all in Nigeria. I really, really do. From the United States, I do. It's beautiful. I've never been, but I would definitely love to come.
Of
And
course, it's
time
a
to
beautiful
rain
place.
down by. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right. So let's have some fun, Fashion Dolls with Collins. We're going to get into our two games. The first one is called the Rapid Five. And Collins has to tell us 5 things he can't live without. And then in the next one, he gets to ask me some questions in a segment I like to call Turn the Tables. And this is where my guests get to know a little bit about the hostess. Because of the love I have for you, I have a good gift for you. A deal on shoes. I will give you one to support your doings. One love for Lego.
Thank you very much. Work of God. Yeah, Work of God
And
official. I saw Chifimo talking about your shoes. Okay, thank you. I appreciate in advance.
speaking of shoes, we're going to dive right into it before we get to the games. Fashion, where do you get your sense of style from? Because I know Nigeria is not only known for just the scenery, the beautiful vision, it's beautiful, everything, but where do you get your sense of style from? Because your style is just so unique. It's a one of a kind and it's your own and it's original. So you're always changing up. You're always suited up, looking good for times, very handsome, may I add. So where do you get your sense of fashion from?
Just like as I said earlier, I was born like this. I was born like this. I have while growing up, I know I am a very simple man. I'm very simple. I don't like, if you watch, I don't like too much of drama in terms of fashion.
I love drama, baby. You don't know what you're missing. But I'm a woman, so it's completely different. I
Yeah,
love drama though
I
with
see.
fashion. I love to change it up and experiment. Yeah,
That's your nature. That's your nature. So it's fine.
yeah.
Everyone is unique in their own way. So I'm someone who is very simple, and I may just wake up and think about the day. Said, okay, this is what I'm going to put on today, and that's it. When I put it on, I look good on it. So I'm good with anything. And right now we are trying to create our own brand. where people we're going to showcase our brand and people will come, and I know they will love it soonest.
Yes, because there's a lot of, I've been following the fashions of Nigeria and I've seen some of the designs, the women there, so exquisite with the head wraps and the gowns, like they're so gorgeous. And the men with their head wraps and then the suits. So it's different. The style is unique. Like every continent of the world, every city down in the United States has their own of style. And that's what drew me instantly to fashion was, the different parts of the world, like Milan, like Italy, like Nigeria. It's so many parts that are in the fashion industry and so many designers. Here is dressing accordingly to IMO. It says, please check the DM, always the best. Your dress is so classy. Lady, you can check the DM. Please don't forget the best you have always. Is that for me, work of God, or for Collins? I
It's for
guess
me.
I guess because I have on the dress. Yes, the dress. You guys like the dress for today. This dress is from Fashion Nova and it is called the Talk of the Town dress. So it's a lot of color blocking, detailed, very beautiful for my ladies. Very curve hugging, and I'm a tall girl. I'm 5'7", believe it or not. So I'm like this tall, statuesque giant. So if you put something on me, I'm like, okay, she's like the Jolly Green Giant. You don't know what to wear. So for me, I'm thankful for that, being able to switch it up. And I definitely will check it out. So let's get into these games, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some fun with Collins. So the first one is called the Rapid Five. And Collins has to tell us 5 things he can't live without. It can be his favorite food, his favorite beverage, his favorite drink, his favorite sports team, um, your passions, your goals, something you can't live without just for your daily day to day. And I know for me, it will be coffee. So I love my coffee, and that's what keeps me going. So, what are 5 things that Collins can't live without?
Well, mm, well, as an Igbo man, as an African, a core African man, and from Igbo to be precise, I love my culture. So I love my eba and
Ooh,
fufu and soup. Yeah,
okay.
that's number one. And I love my space. I love my space whenever I'm not working, and I should be in my room alone. Mhm. Then number two, I love to play my game.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're a game head. All
Yeah.
right.
So I love to play my game, soccer to be precise. I love to play soccer, though I am not a fan of any club. I don't watch football.
Okay.
So the fourth one, I like to keep my fingernails clean, my toes. I make sure they are neat at all times. And what's the fifth one? Sometimes catching up with friends. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go back to number 2, what you said, and that's very important in this business because I talk a lot about self-care and mental health. And you said you like to make sure that your nails are done. The same for me.
Yep.
I love taking care of myself. You have to take care of yourself. Self-care and self-love comes first in any aspect of the business because this business can make people go crazy. And it's just
Yeah.
like, okay, I need my space. I need my intimate time with family and to be around family and to be in tune with myself. So I love you said that for number 2. And I'm the same way. Those intimate hours when I'm with my family and it's my downtime and I'm there and in that moment, I want to spend that time with my family. So I definitely can relate to you on that 100%. 100%.
That's good.
All right, fashion dolls, that is his rapid 5. All right, so it is time to turn those tables. So Collins is going to ask me some questions, as many questions as he wants to ask. And for those of you who are curious, because I'm a very mysterious woman, I don't reveal everything. So let me pass it on to Collins, and you can ask me as many questions as you like. Passions, goals, dreams, whatever.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite? food. Ooh, I absolutely love. I am a sucker for pepperoni pizza.
Mm,
And in New York, I know I have family in New York City, so I know New York has the gigantic slices of pizza, and I'm just like, oh God, that's my weakness. That's my guilty pleasure. So pizza, pepperoni pizza.
good, good, good. So, um, how big is your circle? You keep a lot of friends, or you you have just a small circle, and then the business part of it is always very big. And
How big is my circle? Well, I try to keep a very intimate circle around me of friends and family. And I'm happy and I'm thankful. And I can't say enough how thankful I am for the support that I've continuously gotten from my family and my friends, more importantly. Even some classmates that I went to school with watch the platform and say, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. You've came so far. And to see that now into fruition, now into 2023, to know that I have my classmates watching, and I'm just like, oh God, oh my God, like wow, everybody is watching from every angle. Even some of my teachers that taught me when I was going to school are watching the platform and saying, oh my God, you're doing a remarkable job. Keep doing what you're doing. And yes, I try to separate the two, business, family, and making sure that I stay grounded with the right group of people. So my circle, I try to keep it very, very small because if you have such a big circle around you, you're gonna have like you're gonna get flustered. It's like you gotta weed out the bad ones, but I'm thankful truly for the circle that I have behind.
okay, I'll just have to go with one more because I barely know you until I take a close look from today onward. Yeah. So, what's your hobby?
And I think every woman, even in Nigeria, can relate to this. If you're watching, shopping. I love to shop. I love to shop. That is my hobby. I love to shop. I'm always going for a deal or a bargain, trying to find the most low price thing at a reasonable cost. So I love to shop. I'm a makeup and a fashion girl. So I love makeup. I'm always in Ulta, always in Sephora. Um, I love Fashion Nova. So I'm always supporting all types of brands and everything. So shopping is definitely a hobby. But if not that, then I would have to go with what you said when we did the rapid five, and that is family, spending time with family and friends. Because before the show went on today, my cousin, she invited me to go eat breakfast with the family. Like some of the family came down, some of my cousins and things. And she was just like, well, girl, come on over. We can have somebody pick you up or whatever. I said, I won't be able to do it, but definitely going to make time to spend more time with my family. So I would have to say spending time with family.
Okay, and I think one of my hobbies, my favorite, one thing I like to do most is can I say
Go ahead.
cooking?
Really? You like to cook? And it's
Yes.
so therapeutic. So
I'm
therapeutic.
a great cook, yeah.
Okay. Yes. And not only that, but find the little things. For everyone out here that's watching, find the little things out here that matter to you as well, that bring you peace, that bring you joy also as well. So cooking is so therapeutic. Find that outlet. I know I love to write sometimes when I'm alone and I'm in my thoughts. I put it on paper, you know, create something out of it. So I love to write in my
That's beautiful. That's good.
yeah, yes. Well, fashion dolls,
So
that concludes.
I'm done. I'm done. I have nothing more to add. But if you have, I'm ready.
Okay, fashion dolls, that is our turn the table segment with Collins. Do we have any questions for Collins or myself? And I see a lot of hi, Bjorn, Backman. Welcome, welcome. I did an interview with Bjorn. That is up. So make sure you guys go and check that out. We did that interview back in 2022. So make sure you guys go and catch up on all of the shows if you have not. They're all up up on YouTube, and this one will be uploaded to Style by Stevie Daytime as well. This is my first ever. You know, you are my first ever international guest in the new year of 2020. That is
Wow.
groundbreaking. Yeah,
Wow. Thank you. I'm grateful. So it's gonna be a good year anyway. I see that.
absolutely. And I was just telling someone that it's going to be an amazing year, 2023. So many great things that are coming in the horizon for all of us. So before we close out this interview, because I know I can't keep you because he has probably a dozen projects to go film and work on and set me on. I can't keep him, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going to close out with the last question for you, Collins. Well, last two. What is something younger and to the next generation of actors that are coming after you? Because you said at one point, I want to retire. I don't want to do this forever. What advice would you give to the next generation of actors that are saying, that are looking up to him and watching you on screen and saying, if he can do it, I can do it?
Well, I'm so sorry. The connection wasn't stable when you were taking that question, so I didn't get it correctly.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Okay, the last two questions, and then we're going to wrap up because I know I can't keep you. Or if you have any questions for me, or ladies and gentlemen, with some questions, and then we'll wrap up because I know I can't keep them. I wish we could. I wish I could wrap him in a box and bring him all the way to the U.S. of A. But I can't. Okay, my first question for you was, if you could go back in time and tell something to your younger self, what would you tell your younger self? And the next question that I had for you was to the next generation of actors, because at one point of the interview earlier, you said, I'm going to retire. I don't want to do this forever. What advice would you give to the next generation of actors that are watching you, people that are looking up to you, saying, he's my idol. I love him, and I want to do what he's doing. I want to act. What advice would you give to the next generation of actors?
Okay. So my younger self, I would have loved to. Uh, to my younger self, I would have loved to um, have a mom. I would have loved to have a mom whom will always be there for me, to guide me in some things that I need to do and all of that. And again, I would also tell me to be stronger than I am now. To be stronger than I am now. So for the new generations coming, like I said earlier in the show, that it's a journey of 1,000 miles. You have to start with the step. I always say this all the time. You can't jump any you can't jump the process. It's a whole lot of process, and you have to follow it from the scratch to the top. So if you want to act, if you want to be a star in any field in the whole of entertainment industry, you need to be patient. You need to be very, very patient. It's not something that happens over the night. You have to work so hard, be dedicated, put in energy, good energy. That is the only way to succeed. That if anybody telling you otherwise, that person doesn't want you to, excel in the business. So you have to, it's one step at a time, keep going, and never give up.
I agree 100%. Cut the ones off that are not beneficial to your growth. They're not wanting to see you succeed. And I love that you said that, because there's so many people that pretend like they're for you in your circle. And it's like, oh my God, I love you. And then they turn around and they hurt you in the endless. Those people are not there for you, genuinely. In 2023, I made a pledge. Now, a lot of people take heed to this pledge as well. And that is, leave the people alone that are not beneficial to you growing. that are not beneficial to you being successful in life. Those that have been there with you understand. And that means family, that means friends. My mom is my beacon. My mom is my angel. That is my queen. And I would not be here without her because she raised such a strong-minded, independent woman. She's a Libra. I'm a Scorpio, by the way. So you already know.
Oh,
Miss Stevie has her days. He said, oh, yes,
wow.
I can be a firecracker at times, but not a firecracker where it's like I'm mad all the time. I've been settled down and toned down, but a firecracker that's lit with passion, that's passionate about what she does in life with her career, that's passionate about making sure that people are happy. That's the type of firecracker I want to be, the good kind, not the kind where it's just like, you know, but yeah, in my younger days, yes. But now I'm 29 and I'm just like, I don't have time to do the stuff that I used to do when I was like maybe 19 or 18, I would say. Because when you get in your 30s and your 40s, you see a light bulb. You see that shift. As you get older, you see that shift in your career and just in life in general. And I'm just like, I don't want to keep doing the same things that I used to do when I was maybe 19 or 18. So make that change for the better and cut off the ones out of your circle that do not mean you anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, and thank you all for tuning into this exclusive interview with Collins. Do we have any questions, fashion dolls, for myself or Collins? This was such a great interview. And I'm so honored that I got to speak with you. I was watching you on my television just the other day and not to see you in full circle here in my talk show on the platform. It's
Thank you
just
so
like,
much.
wow.
Thank you so much, Stevie. I really appreciate this, and I will urge you to continue to do more. Continue to do more. You are going to get to where you never dreamed of getting to in life. So continue. Other people started like this, and today they are all over the world. So I'll be happy to see you there, and I'll be standing right beside you.
Look at there. More love. Bobby Freeman says, AKA Collins, the baddest.
Bobby, I see you, my brother.
Again, more love and family support. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's amazing. Any more questions, fashion dolls, before we conclude this amazing interview? Because this was amazing. This was a great conversation. You guys are not only getting two shows, one show today, but the second interview is coming up at 4 p.m. Eastern. And joining me the next, we have another actor coming to the dollhouse, Raheem. So he's going to be joining me at 4 p.m. So make sure you guys go and refresh your drinks and come back. Bobby says that's my brother from another mother.
Yeah. Bobby, I see you, bro.
Always
Thank you. Thank you.
on.
Much respect too, bro.
I love Collins. Great man. Look at all of this love that you're getting.
Yeah. Thank you, Daniela. Love you too.
And this is the prime example of giving people their flowers while they're here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Please give people their flowers while they're here because we lost so many people this year. It's crazy. I mean, I could
Yeah.
go on and on. Irene Cara, Stephen Twit, Boss, so many. Um, It's amazing to be here, to be alive in this moment. Celebrate it and give people their flowers while they you never know when it could be soon.
I have all of them here in my heart. I receive them with love. So much love. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Collins, thank you so much for an incredible interview. And it was such an honor to have you here. So before we go, let everyone know where they can follow you. And this interview will be up. So for those that are just joining in, you can catch the replay. And the next interview at 4, so you guys tune for that as well too. But let everyone know where they can follow you and check out your amazing, amazing film project.
Of course, everyone is free to follow me, and I'm promising by the special grace of God that this year we're going to put up a whole lot of projects that is going to be amazing. And I believe that you all will love it and appreciate it just as you have always done. So all I need is your prayers because we travel a whole lot. We'll travel a whole lot. So I need your prayers, and God will continue to protect me and keep me for you to put a smile on your face.
Oh, Bobby asks, what's the topic? Is discussing how amazing Colin is, his film career, because he's done so many films and projects. And you guys can check out this interview. It will be saved, so you guys can go back and check it out and just check it from the beginning. It's an amazing conversation we had. I had such a great time. And I definitely look forward to having you on again in the future.
Yeah, sure,
So
sure. I look forward to having you again in the future. Thank you so much.
you too, ladies and gentlemen, Collins. Make sure you guys go follow, check out Cat and Dog Marriage, which is one of my personal favorites, starring Mike Gibson and Queen. So make sure you guys go and check that out. It's pretty funny. I can't give away anything, but make sure you guys go and check it out. You will see Collins in the film. He's also in the film as well too. I love you all, Fashion Dolls, and I will see you guys at 4 p.m. Coming up next, we have Rocking here on Style by Stevie. I love you, and make sure you guys check out the replay and clip of the day. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Stevie.
Colin.
Do have a nice day and have a great show in the next 1 hour.
You too. Take care.